Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dev, aka the Unknown Variable here, back at you with another one. And with Modern Warfare 3 releasing this past week, the yearly Call of Duty hype train is barreling down the tracks in full force. On one side, we had the likes of Charlie Intel and Modern Warzone talking up Modern Warfare 3 like it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. We have pub stomper YouTubers out here dropping nukes in 100 kill games against disabled people that can't shoot back by somehow manipulating the disgustingly strong SBMM/EOMM algorithm present in Modern Warfare 3. And on the other side, we have the very disgruntled Call of Duty community that consistently hails Modern Warfare 3 as a DLC. Now, if you're asking me, Activision, Bobby Kotick, and many others are probably on their $6 million yachts right now, sipping a margarita, enjoying their last few months at Activision before they get their nice golden parachute, laughing at the fact that they just pulled off the biggest heist in Call of Duty history. Now, to say Modern Warfare 3 is a scam would be an understatement. And you only have to look as far as the campaign to see that this was quite obviously a rushed, unfinished, lazy mess. A mess that I'm 99.9% certain was caused directly by Activision and not Sledgehammer Games themselves. Either way, I'm going to be 100% transparent with you guys. I didn't fully finish the campaign myself. I ended up watching a full playthrough on YouTube. Now, some of you may be asking, why didn't you finish it, Dev? Well, I made it to the first open combat mission and oh my lord, this is one of the worst concepts I have ever seen in a campaign mode for a Call of Duty game. Talk about boring. This mission alone made me quit playing. Pair that with the absolutely abysmal review scores that this game is receiving, and I didn't feel a need to play through the campaign any longer. Reviews online state that this game's campaign has a runtime of a whopping 3 hours for the low price of only $70. I could go on all day about the campaign, but who really buys COD games for the campaign anyways? Most of the community doesn't care if the campaign is one of the worst reviewed in the franchise, doesn't care that the campaign is only 3 hours long, and doesn't care that it's full of filler missions that make the gameplay loop tedious. Most COD players are here for one of two things: zombies or multiplayer. And fortunately for them, Modern Warfare 3 offers both modes this year. Now, I was initially extremely excited to hear that Zombies was coming back until the leaks and rumors started coming out regarding the mode the closer and closer we got to the launch. This mode was rumored to be a DMZ version of Zombies, you know, the mode they already developed in Modern Warfare 2, the mode that if you put both games side by side look almost identical minus the darker aura of Modern Warfare Zombies. I mean, look at this. DMZ has contracts, MWZ has contracts. Exfil helicopters in DMZ, Exfil helicopters in MWZ. The only difference I could discern between the two modes is the fact that Zombies obviously has contracts themed towards actual Zombies objectives. Zombies has perks, pack-a-punch, etc. They basically just improved upon the existing DMZ mode for Modern Warfare 2 while also appealing to a wider audience through the use of the Zombies theme. And although admittedly I've put a significant amount of time into the Zombies mode and I myself am enjoying it for what it is, even though I would have preferred round-based, that doesn't change the fact that although it's fun, it's still extremely lazy and a huge slap in the face to anyone who purchased Modern Warfare 2 last year. And I say this because a vast majority of this community and people on the internet in general don't understand the concept of I can like a game or a mode and still see the flaws in it, whether that's bugs, glitches, lack of content, or in this case, the $70 price tag and the amount of effort they actually put into making it. Speaking of the amount of effort they put into stuff, unfortunately, if you're looking for a Call of Duty title with lots of innovation and new systems we've never seen in the franchise before, you aren't going to be getting that here with the multiplayer experience in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Just like the Zombies mode, I also enjoy the multiplayer aspect of this title. It caters more towards my old school run and gun playstyle with welcome additions such as Dead Silence as a perk in the form of covert sneakers, a gear system akin to a classic perk system from the older titles, red dots on the minimap by default, movement changes, and 16 maps from the original Modern Warfare 2 that I already know and love. Now, this is all fine and dandy on the surface, but I can't help but ask why. Why weren't these changes implemented in Modern Warfare 2? These games look identical graphically. All of the Modern Warfare 2 weapons carried over to Modern Warfare 3, and Modern Warfare 2 maps are making their way to playlists in Modern Warfare 3 MP. I can tell you why they did this. It was purely a financial move. One that netted Activision and Co. a lot more profit than if they just sold it as the 2-year expansion that was initially supposed to be the plan for Modern Warfare 3. More on that in the closing segment of the video. Either way, if the fact that Modern Warfare 3 is a $70 patch for Modern Warfare 2 doesn't bother you, then the egregious outrageous skill-based matchmaking slash EOMM system will surely make you not want to play this game whatsoever. Want to play solo? Get dog water teammates while also being matched against 6 scumpies cracked out of their minds snorting lines of G Fuel off their controllers. Want to play with a friend that perhaps isn't on your skill level? Get ready for your friend to never want to play with you again. Want to try and tough it out? Get reported into oblivion and their terrible anti-cheat shadow bans you because some salty kid mass reported you. Sounds like a fun experience, doesn't it? The SBMM is disgusting in this title. And if you're even semi-competent, the SBMM will sink its teeth into you and ruin your entire experience. Pair that with the patents that are available online regarding skill-based damage, etc., and the whole experience feels more like a job you hate going to rather than a video game. Now, before I close out this video, I'd like to share some actual evidence to support my claim that Modern Warfare 3 was indeed intended to be a DLC and is a massive scam that is not worth your $70. This evidence comes in the form of a Bloomberg report regarding the development of Modern Warfare 3. All of this news is summarized here in these tweets by Charlie Intel, and the link to the full Bloomberg report will be available in the description for you guys to look through. Either way, the first tweet reads, Bloomberg reports that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 was developed in just 16 months. Some staff at Sledgehammer Games say the title was initially pitched to them as an expansion, but quickly changed into a full premium title. Other staff said it was left up in the air as to whether or not it was an expansion or a full release. If you look at the picture here that's accompanied with the tweet, this is actually from the Bloomberg report, and it reads, the process was hurried because this year's game was conceived to fill a gap in the release schedule following the delay of another Call of Duty title previously planned for 2023. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 was originally pitched to staff at Foster City, California-based Sledgehammer Games as an expansion to last year's title, but it morphed into a sequel during development, Bloomberg earlier reported. An Activision spokesperson denied that Modern Warfare 3 was originally an expansion and said it was conceived as a premium game from the start. But more than a dozen current and former Call of Duty developers said that conflicts with what they were told at the time. Some of the employees said that the plan was left ambiguous during the first few months of development, while others said that they were directly told it was an expansion. All said they were under the impression it was an expansion until much later in the process. The report also sheds light as to why the campaign in Modern Warfare 3 is so god-awful, and the tweet reads, some staff at Sledgehammer Games who had to work nights and weekends to finish the game said they felt betrayed by the company because they were promised they wouldn't have to go through another shortened timeline after the release of their previous game, Call of Duty Vanguard, which was made under similarly constrained development cycle. For the first few months of the project, which was codenamed Jupiter, the story was conceived as a smaller scale Modern Warfare spin-off set in Mexico that would be more achievable on a short timeline than the usual globetrotting escapades of a full new campaign. But in the summer of last year, Activision executives rebooted that story and told the developers that instead they would be making a direct sequel to Modern Warfare 2 centering on the villain Vladimir Makarov and featuring missions all across the world. Now, this should be the nail on the coffin for anybody watching this video who's on the fence about purchasing Modern Warfare 3. Their own employees, Sledgehammer Game employees, are coming out and saying they were under the impression that this game was going to be a DLC for Modern Warfare 2. Everything about this game screams DLC. Quickly hashed together campaign that's like 3 hours long. They took DMZ and they added zombies to it. And then they made all the changes we were asking for all year long with Modern Warfare 2 and put them into Modern Warfare 3 and sold it to us as a community for $70. Now, with all the evidence out of the way, I'm sure most people watching this video, are gonna sit there and be like, yeah, he's got a point. It is a DLC. There's a corroborating report to say that it was a DLC and there was actual employees coming out and saying it's a DLC. He's probably got a good point here. But one thing I've learned about this Call of Duty community is there's always somebody on the other side of the fence that's licking Activision boots all day and has to defend Activision. And one of the common arguments I see is that back in the day with DLC, we had to spend $15 a map pack, right? And there was 4 map packs, so that would have equaled out to $60. So even if this game was a DLC, it would have been the same price. When they conveniently forget that the season pass existed, so you could pay $50 to get all 4 map packs at a discount because you bought it all at one time. And quite frankly, if this game was $49.99, I wouldn't even be sitting here making this video. But for $70, you receive 16 maps reused from Modern Warfare 2 in 2009. So if you bought Modern Warfare 2.09 back in the day, you have to spend that money again to get the same maps re-envisioned in a new game. All of the changes we asked for in Modern Warfare 2 were put into Modern Warfare 3. We got 37 new weapons, rushed and quickly stitched together campaign mode, and recycled DMZ zombies. That's pretty much all we get from Modern Warfare 3. In my opinion, this game is maybe worth $40, $50 tops if you didn't purchase Modern Warfare 2. If you already purchased Modern Warfare 2 and maybe you're just getting like a hankering for zombies or you want some good movement or something, I could recommend buying this game for like $20 on sale. But for current MW2 owners, This game is the biggest slap in the face, and this is probably one of the most disgusting things Activision has ever done in my 14 years of playing this franchise. All in all, that sums up my video for today. Let me know how you guys feel in the comment section below. Like the video if you enjoyed, share this video with your friends, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on so you never miss when I upload a video, and I'll catch everybody in the next one.